welcome. My name is Stefanie and welcome to the bedtime yoga for today. It will be a slow-paced yin restorative style of yoga. As you can see, I'm sitting on my bed, so feel free to do this class or follow this class on your bed or on a mat, whatever you prefer. If you have a bolster like I do, you can use your bolster, but a normal pillow will work just fine. Ideally you have two of them. If you have one, we will make it work. So maybe a quick catch up about what's yin yoga, meaning that we will stay a little bit longer in poses. So it's not a dynamic class, we don't move with the breath, we just use the time to calm the body, to find calmness within ourselves. And to really listen to what our body is trying to tell us. So I will show the poses, but just do whatever feels good. If it hurts, please come out of the pose, use another pillow, adapt to whatever you need. This is your class, so do whatever feels good. We start cross-legged. You can just sit on the bed or on your mat, or if you want, you can come sit on a bolster or on a pillow. Makes it just a little bit easier. If you find it hard to sit cross-legged, find a variation. You can always stretch your legs, whatever feels good. Try to sit up straight, long neck, and like your head is being pulled towards the ceiling. And then we lift up the shoulders, and we bring them backwards. And we just leave them open and calm. And then we bring the hands either on the knees or in your lap, palms up, palms down, whatever you prefer. And if you want, you can close the eyes for a moment. You can close your eyes during the whole class. Makes it less nerve-wracking for me if you're not watching, but okay. And then you just take a deep breath in through the nose. And we sigh out through the mouth. And we do this 2 more times. So in and out. And 1 more time in and out. And then we just start breathing through the nose if that's possible. We take a nice sweet breath in through the nose. And we exhale through the nose as well. And just take a moment to just focus on the breath. Normally I would say it has been a busy day, but I think that most of us are stuck inside. But still there's so much happening, so much going on in the world, that just focusing on the breath can calm the nerves, can make a connection between your mind and your body. So just take a moment to listen to that breath. Notice what is moving when you inhale and what is moving when you exhale. Feel how your chest rises up with an inhale and how it sinks down again with an exhale. And then see if maybe you can bring the belly breath in it as well. You can always bring a hand on your heart and one on the belly. And notice how the belly rises as well with an inhale. And if that doesn't happen naturally, activate it a little bit. Wake up your core, wake up the belly. And let it fill up with air. And then with an exhale it empties again. we breathe through the chest and through the belly. We bring so much more oxygen into our body. And we breathe slower, preparing us for a good night of sleep, calming the nervous system down. Keep on breathing. Try to make your breath soft. In Yin Yoga, we always try to bring softness in the body. And that softness starts with the breath. So don't force yourself to breathe deeper or slower than your natural body tells you to. This is a time to listen, to respect the body, to respect the breath. And now slowly we bring the hands down. You can keep the eyes closed if you want. Make sure you're sitting up straight. We're just going to start with a few shoulder rolls. So we bring up the shoulders with an inhale up and to the front, and with an exhale down and to the back. Continue. Use your own breath. Make the circles as big or as small as feels good. When we're stressed, we put a lot of tension in the shoulders and in the neck. So just making a few circles can relax that already. Then we do the other side. So inhale to the back and up. And exhale to the front and down. Relax the shoulders, you can shake them out. And then we will do the same with the neck. With an exhale, we'll bring the chin to the chest. Then with an inhale, we bring it up. And an exhale to the back. Be gentle here, don't go too far. Inhale up. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale up. Exhale to the back. One more time, the same round. Inhale up. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale up. Exhale back. Inhale up, and then we will do the same with left and right. So exhale, right ear to your right shoulder. Inhale up. Exhale to the left. Inhale up, exhale to the right, up and left. One more time, both sides. And up. This time we bring our chin towards our right armpit. So we bring it a little bit down, and we're looking at the right side, so you feel a nice stretch on the left side in the back, and stay here for a few breaths. Connect with the breath again, and we come up and we go to the other side. So we bring our chest towards the left armpit. Okay, then we will come off our bolster or our pillow, and we will start with an opening pose of the shoulders, but we start with a cat-cow pose. So hands are under the shoulders, knees are under the hips, and with an inhale, we will just tilt the pelvis, curve the spine, and slowly look up. Don't go too far with the neck, we try to keep the neck long. And with an exhale, we tilt the pelvis again, we round the spine and bring the chin to the chest. Inhale, look up. Exhale, round the spine. For those who are working from home, there's probably not a lot of movement at the moment. So this just loosens up the spine. Continue on your own pace and make the movements as small or as big as feels good. We do one more round. And then we will stay on all fours, meaning our hips, our buttocks stay up in the air, but we will come into a puppy pose, heart melting pose. So we will walk the hands forward, and then we will let our body sink towards the mat. For those who are flexible in their upper back, they can bring their chin on. So move a little bit, bring their chin on their mattress. For most of us, we will bring our forehead on the mattress. For those who feel like this is a little bit too intense, can take a pillow and let their head rest on that. We will stay here for a few minutes, so make sure you're comfortable and that you can relax. Mostly you will feel it in the upper back and in the shoulders. Try to relax and to focus on your breath, to let go. Then slowly we bring the hands next to us and we push ourselves back up. Okay, perfect. The next few poses will be lying down. So we will do both sides every time. You can bring your pillow close to you. And this time we will stretch the side body, a part we often forget, especially if we're having a seated job. So bring it close to you, next to your hip, and then we bring both of our legs in a somewhat 90-degree angle. So our upper thigh is next to the body, and the lower, in this case my left leg, my left knee is resting in the sole of my right foot. If that's difficult for you, don't bother. It makes it good. It makes the stretch a little bit deeper. So pillow is next to you and we glide. Let our right hand slide over the pillow. If you want, you can let your head rest on your right arm. If you feel like that's too much, you can grab another pillow and place it under your head. If you feel it here on the left side, then stay. If you like to go a little bit deeper, we bring the left arm up and let it rest on the bed or on your right arm. This should create a nice stretch on your left side body. Take a deep breath, deep inhale, and with your exhale, relax. Once again, we stay a few minutes here. You can close the eyes. Think of how nice summer will be when we can go out again. And just try to relax your body. Try to make everything soft. The breath, the body, your thoughts. Like the only thing that matters now is just this moment, taking care of yourself. Take a deep inhale, sigh out, and then we bring our left arm up and place it in front of us so we can push ourselves up back to a seated position. So if you're doing this at home, you can just switch sides. I'm gonna move because otherwise I'm lying with my back towards you, and that's strange and uncomfortable. So this time it's your left thigh close to your parallel with the pillow. Right knee is resting on the sole of my left foot. And this time I slide with my left arm down till I lie comfortable. And then I bring my right arm up and let it rest on the bed. Try to keep the pose open, so we're not rounding, we're not bringing our chest towards the pillow, we're really lying on our side. Open heart, open side body. Make sure you're comfortable. Close the eyes if you want. I should have told you that you could have put some music on. It's for another time. And if you hear weird noises on the background, they're working on the roof in my street, so they're burning something. It's part of life, noises you're not used to. And still we try to find that softness, to bring that attention inwards and to focus just on ourselves. Take a deep breath in. And with your exhale, we'll bring the right arm down in front of us and slowly bring ourselves back up. can take a few shoulder rolls, bring some movement back. For the next pose, it's called the Sleeping Mermaid. It resembles a little bit like how you fell asleep as a kid, I think. So if at any point you fall asleep during class, don't worry about it. That means that I did my job well, and I hope you have a nice sleep. So for this, we ideally use 2 pillows. Bring one lengthwise, and then the other one, place it at the top under it. So you're having a little bit of a ramp here. And once again, we come seated with one thigh parallel with the pillow. You can bring both knees together. Choose whatever feels good. And we will bring one hand left and one hand right of your pillow. And with an inhale, we will elongate the spine. So we will make the spine very long. And then with an exhale, we bring the chest, we twist a little bit. So we bring the chest on the pillow. And then we relax the shoulders and we just come lie. This will create a nice twist in the upper body. For those who feel like they could use a little bit more of a twist, they can turn their head to the other side. Makes it a little bit more intense. So don't do it if you feel like it makes it hard to relax or like it's too much of a stretch. We don't want to have neck pain or create too much tension before we fall asleep. And it's almost like you're hugging the pillows. Take a quick check to see if you can relax the shoulders just a little bit more. If you can release some tension anywhere in your body. Let me stay here for one more minute. Take another deep inhale. And with an exhale, we bring the hands next to the pillows and bring ourselves up. If you're lying on your bed, you can just switch sides. I will move to the other side. So, left hip next to the pillow. One hand to the left, one hand to the right. Inhale, elongate the spine. And exhale, twist your upper body on the pillows, hug them. Make sure you're comfortable. Enjoy the twist, enjoy the stretch. The higher you keep your knees, the higher the twist in your spine is. So try to keep them fairly high. stay here one more minute. So take a quick check on yourself to see if you can make the pose a little bit more comfortable. Relax the shoulders a little bit more. Often we think we're relaxed and then we take a quick check and feel that our shoulders are still up to our ears or whatever. We're still clenching our teeth, our jaw. So take a quick moment and let go. Take one more deep inhale. And then we bring the hands next to the body and push ourselves back up. For the last pose already, before Savasana, we keep the pillows as they are. I don't know why I switched sides again. So there's still a little bit of a ramp. And if you're in the luxury of having another pillow or a bolster, you can place it under the knees. If you don't have one, no worries. It's just a nice little touch. So this time we will come lie over on our back on the pillows. So we're just a little bit up higher, and we start by adjusting our spine, adjusting our neck. You can fold the pillow a little bit so your chin is not, your chin is a little bit closer towards the chest, whatever feels good. And then we bring the arms open if that's possible. So open, the shoulders are relaxed, the palms are up. And we take a deep inhale and exhale. Our upper body is the focus of this pose. And then there's a few variations we can do with our legs. We can keep them like this, just bend. Place the feet a little bit wider so the knees can drop inwards. You can come, and that's where the bolster or the extra pillow can come in handy. Bring the soles of our feet together and let the knees drop open. Or, for those who want, can just straighten the legs and come into a nice supported fish pose. Choose whatever makes you most comfortable. And we try to relax the lower back as well. So maybe you need to tilt the pelvis a little bit till your lower back is relaxed. And then take one more deep inhale through the nose. And you sigh out through the mouth. And just enjoy this pose where we open up the chest. Bring movement, opening space in that chest area. I've talked a few times about being stressed, maybe because I'm stressed myself. But when we're stressed, we forget to breathe. And by this pose, by using a heart opening pose or a chest opening pose, we can relax the breath, relax the chest area. This is also a good moment to think about the good things that are happening now. I know it's a weird period, everyone being at home. Maybe you're home alone and that can be scary or lonely. Maybe you have a few kids and a partner at home and that can be stressful as well. The grass is always greener on the other side, I guess. But take a moment to be grateful, to think about the things that you are having at the moment. If you're lying on your bed, at least you have a bed and you have pillows. That means that you're in a safe space. And if you're doing a class, it also means that you have the time to take care of yourself. So be grateful for that. It's always easy to think about the things we're missing right now. And I don't want to become too spiritual. Just be grateful for the simple things. Food, a roof over your head. Things we find simple and normal. You can stay here if you want, or you can slowly bend the knees. Bring the arms next to your body. And then with the inhale, we lift the chin to the chest. Place the hands and slowly roll up. Place the feet a little bit further. Bring your arms around your knees. And then just round the spine for a moment, chin to the chest. Take a few breaths here. And come up. Place your hands next to the side. Bring the feet a little bit closer, and then we just take a few windshields, left and right. Bring some movement in the hips. And from here on, we will go into Savasana. For those new to yoga, Savasana is our final rest pose. People often skip it, but it's the best part of yoga, especially in bedtime yoga. So I will guide you into the Savasana, and then you can stay there as long as you want, hopefully till tomorrow morning. So we will just come lie on our back. You can bring a pillow under the knees if you like that. Arms next to the body, palms up. And the legs are a little bit wider, so the feet are falling outwards. And try to make yourself as comfortable as possible. Maybe you want to slide under the covers. And then make sure that the shoulders are relaxed. Feet are falling outwards. Your lower back is relaxed on the mattress. The jaws, you can move them from left to right. Yawn if you want. And then we take one more deep inhale through the nose. And sigh out. And feel how everything relaxes. And just let go. Enjoy your resting pose. We all need rest now. So you can stay here for as long as you want. I'm coming out of the pose. But you can stay here for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 8 hours, whatever you prefer. Just want to thank you for joining me. And yeah, you will see me few more times in the coming weeks. Thank you.